What's good, YouTube? Flash Speaks back for another video, lunchtime, man. And for some of y'all who don't really like these videos, man, out here where I'm not showing my face and all that kind of stuff, well, I apologize, man, but I am not it is not advantageous for me to, show you myself in these moments because I'm actually wearing a uniform, okay? That's just makes things problematic for me, right? But I still want to be able to post because these hours that I work put me at a disadvantage somewhat when it comes to getting content out. At any rate, y'all dudes really starting to get on my nerves, man. Some of y'all. It's cool though, like basketball points, like I said, they're cool. But I get tired of constantly repeating myself over and over and over and over again by the same points. Especially when it comes to Floppy D over there in Indiana. Like, what is wrong with y'all? I put out a video stating that Kelsey Plum is better than Caitlin Clark because I believe Kelsey Plum is better than Caitlin Clark. What is the problem? That don't make a person a hater. Like, if I think a person with better handle and better variations in scoring, better layup package, better mid-range shooting, and actually better three-point shooting is better than someone who passes the damn ball for, a whole bunch of times, then that's my damn business. If I think because a person plays better defense, that's my damn business. And that's what the hell I believe. The hell is I ain't got to hate on Kate on some damn Floppy D. In order for to think that Kelsey Plum is better. Kelsey Plum is a top damn player in the WNBA. She get endorsements and she on commercials for a reason. She got chips for a damn reason. She was once a high pick for a damn reason. She once had the damn record before Floppy D broke it for a reason. I like her as a better player. She's more of a dog. I don't see her out there bitching and complaining and Floppy D and getting mad and pushing off with the offhand because she can't get past a defender. Come on, man. And don't come to me with stats. How many times do I got to tell you? Don't come to me with stats. Stats have variables. Listen, man. This is what you got to understand about me. And guys like me, and there's many of us on YouTube. We're eye test guys. I'm looking at your damn skill set. Is it a skill set or is it a power set? Now, I'm a little different than some people. Some people hold it against players like Shaquille O'Neal, that he just doesn't have all the variations of moves as, say, a David Robinson or Hakeem Olajuwon or even a Joel Embiid today. He doesn't have the variation of moves. But he has raw power, and he uses his raw power. And he's able to succeed with that. Like, I don't hold that against Shaq. I just recognize, okay, this person is a superior athlete. He's bigger, and he uses it. That doesn't mean he's less of a player. At the end of the day, how effective are you? And at the end of the day, do you win or lose? So I do look at that. But I'm an eye test person. What do you bring to the table in terms of athleticism and then skill? That's what I look at first. Then I watch you play on the court. I watch what you're doing. How you're positioning yourselves, how you use, I can go into it. And then I look at you on defense the same way. I look at your fundamentals. Are you squared up? Are you doing what you're supposed to do? Are you falling for pumps? It's a whole list of things I could go over that I look at. And maybe one day I'll do that because you guys don't seem to understand. I don't think you're trying to understand what I'm saying, though. To someone like me, she's clearly better. Plum is clearly better than Caitlin. Clear. Right? Now, it's a little hard for you to understand. You got to look at stat sheets. See, the thing about stat sheets is you could be somebody that don't care nothing about sports. And then you just look at stats. Stats have reasons. They're reasons. Stats don't tell the whole story. You have to understand what's happening. What is the intention of the team? What is the intention of the coach? What is the game plan? Is the game plan to get that person's stats? Is the player you're talking about playing with other people that won't allow them to get those stats? Let me tell you something about Julius Erving. Because y'all don't understand. You got to understand me. Maybe you're not going to understand, but understand me. When Julius Erving came to the Philadelphia 76ers in the year 1976, 76 going into the 77 season, he was formerly a player in the ABA, who at the time, he played for the Nets, okay? The New Jersey Nets. And before that, he played for a team that doesn't exist now. They're the Squires, I believe, of either Cincinnati or Virginia Squires. But I believe he went from the Nets to Philadelphia, right? Point I'm making is, when he was in the ABA, he was a 30-point-a-night scorer. 29, 30 points, more than that, over 30. Okay? You can look up his ABA stats. When he came to the NBA, he became a 22-point scorer. But it's not because Julius Erving was not capable of scoring 30 a night. He still could do that. Very much so. When he came to the Sixers, he was told by the coach, Billy Cunningham, at the time, that he would have to adjust his game and alter his game in order to fit in with the team, the Philadelphia 76ers, who were a loaded squad at that time. For them, they were a loaded squad. You had World B. Freeze giving you 20 points. You had Doug Collins giving you 20 points. You had Mike Bibby's father, who was giving you a good solid 15 and some good assists. We had Caldwell Jones, a power forward, who was giving you 20 points a night. You understand? So you had multiple 20-point scorers. So when Julius Erving comes with his 30 points, we need him to focus on fitting into this whole squad instead of just taking the team. Probably today, he probably would average 30, because today, today's basketball ain't about fitting into a team anymore. It's about, let's take the best player, and let's make everybody else a damn sycophant, and let's let this guy get his numbers, and then make up narratives about him making those other people better. This is what y'all do. Y'all think, let's take this one person here, give this person the damn ball, have a bunch of sycophants running around him, and then have this person pass all these passes to the person and say, oh, this person is making everybody better because they got a bunch of damn assists. First of all, this whole notion of making players better is a bunch of BS. It's one of the biggest loads of BS in the history of basketball, especially when you have players who, when they're alone, they're averaging 20 points. They're averaging mad assists. And then when they hook up with a so-called star, now they're averaging 15 points, 12 points. And then that so-called star gets all the damn credit. I saw something that disgusted me earlier. This is why I don't watch Floppy D. I didn't watch that crap yesterday. I did watch part of the end just to kind of get an understanding of what was going on. Brother I was listening to was, because I was watching the damn Cowboys and Deshaun Watson. I was watching them be washed. But I turned in a little bit, turned into overtime. And what I saw was a team handle their business. Come together in Raleigh. I saw Aaliyah Boston be the engine, however, because Floppy D is not able to get open, couldn't even get away from Jordan Canada. So you dump it into Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston, especially Christy Sides, made a hell of an adjustment, which changed the whole game. Aaliyah Boston had more trouble with Tina Charles than she did with the backup that the coach of the Dream liked to put in. As soon as she put in that player, Christy Sides immediately shifted the offense to going inside to Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston had the mismatch, and that is what won them the game. Aaliyah Boston's monster game. And then I see an advertisement about the game. I go and I look, and it says, Caitlin Clark's double-double, powers the Fever to the victory. And that's why I just say I can't mess with Floppy D. I can't mess with Floppy D, and I can't mess with that. That whole situation over there is a joke to me. Because when I saw Floppy D, I know y'all like the numbers, but I saw Floppy D getting locked up. That's what I saw. I saw her push the player. Right, she's dribbling. She pushes the player. The player damn near falls. Shoots the shot. She misses on this particular shot. And then I saw people act like, oh man, that's a move. Like, this is this type of stuff y'all cheer. That's why I don't take y'all seriously. Y'all don't know the difference between a great offensive performance and what isn't. Now, some of y'all know basketball, but you're acting stupid. And you're pretending like you don't see it. You're pretending like, okay, everyone else pushes too. No, they don't. That's why I say Kelsey Plum is better. Kelsey Plum can do what she does without pushing off. She can use speed, athleticism, intelligence, smarts to manipulate a defender. What y'all should be saying is Caitlyn will get there. Or Floppy D will get there. But she's not there. Okay? She's not there. She's spending more time getting mad at the damn refs because she can't get away from a defender. But she knows, hey, look, man, Nike, hey, look, it's me here. Okay, you're supposed to be calling the foul, ref. Because I'm me. You see my face, right? This is Caitlyn. You should be calling the foul. Right? That's what y'all think is good basketball. I disagree. All right? That's pretty much there it is on that. You know, I think players with actual footwork and actual skills are better than players that, like, do have a talent. The passing is definitely a talent. There's no doubt about it. I give you that. Oh, yeah, and then, too, Chicago Sky. Chicago Sky, one of y'all asked me how's the Sky looking. Sky looking great last couple games, bro. Sky looking great. All right, let's not act like this yesterday was just the best game. No, the game before, they looked great last two games. And that one game with Angel Reese in there, I just think the Chicago Sky were more than likely going to turn it around these last 6 games anyway. They had everybody back, everybody feeling good. They got a double-digit win. You know, that first night. Then they turned around, got another double-digit win. Good stuff, Sky. I actually believe, for real, this is what I believe. If you gave Kennedy Carter the ball and had her run a similar style to what Caitlin Clark plays, this is going to be the hot take of the week. I believe she would do it better. I do. Kennedy Carter has playmaking ability. She doesn't have the mindset of, say, a Chris Paul or even a Chelsea Gray or a Skylar. She doesn't have that mindset of a point guard. But in the absence of like a true point guard, I think you can give her the ball and run a nice little version of the offense where she'll have ridiculous numbers. Like, I believe that. If that was what they set out to do, yeah. I believe she could do Caitlyn better than Caitlyn. Yeah. That's how much I think what she do can be done by others. There was a time nobody thought James Harden could do what Steve Nash did, and he did it. And arguably, he did it better under D'Antoni. Yeah. I believe players like Kennedy Carter. I believe Kelsey Plum could do it. To the one in my comment section who told me no, they couldn't. I believe they can, actually. I just believe it's a stupid way to run an offense ultimately that won't win in the end. That's all. But yeah, Chicago Sky look good, man. I like that. That would be good. They could fight through, get to the playoffs. Get that experience in there for the players that will be there next year. I think they should definitely keep Kennedy Carter. I'm off that whole stuff where I was wondering about her. I really was. I ain't gonna lie. I was wondering. If she's back looking good, looking positive, man, as long as her head is in the right space, we ain't got no problems like that, yeah. Talented player. Michaela, like I said, I can't do nothing but be happy about what she's doing. She's reliable. She's been in double figures as a starter. She's averaging. Not that far from what Marina was averaging, you know. It's not like out of the question that in a year or two she could be a better player than Marina Mabry. And she already is on the defensive side of the floor, you know. So I think they should keep her. A lot of the players on the bench, I don't know. You know, like Dana Evans is the type of player I don't mind keeping, but you have to find her role for her. She has to know that role and know exactly what to do when she comes in. I like her ball pressure, you know, and she can hit some threes for you. You know what I mean? At a decent enough clip, I believe. You know, so shout out to the Sky, man, for that. I like that effort. I like the last 2 games' effort, you know. And yeah, that's all I got to say to y'all about Floppy D. You know, and let me just keep rolling, man. Gotta finish up this lunch. Get to work, man. Peace, y'all.